Hi guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Indah Trihandayani, student number A1B2 19018.
I am Shelvia ginanti. My student number A1B2 19007.
My name is Silvira Rafika Fikri, NIM A1B2 19025.
My name is Hilya Rahmadani. My student number is A1B2 19017.
I am Afgharona loyalty, and here I am a speaker.
My name is Irma Saputri. My student number is A1B2 19021.
My name is Agel with student number A1B2 19001.
Okay, we are from group 6. And in here we will present the results of our discussion about the paradox of hunger in the world. But in here we will explain how to the paradox of hunger condition in Indonesia, in our country, and what causes it and how the solution. Let's go started. But before that, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Have a good time to watching, guys.
Okay, first, I will be discuss about the condition of Papua as one of the province that has hunger problems in Indonesia. The problem of hunger in Indonesia needs to be addressed. Not only other countries, the state of the Republic of Indonesia has hunger problems. Based on the global report of the Hunger Index 2018 mentioning the problem of hunger in Indonesia at level 73 in the world is at a serious level. To be properly in the district such as Asmat, Painan, and Yahukimo. Papua is the largest province in Indonesia, located in the east part. Not just the extended province, Papua is a rich province that has gold meaning. The hunger in Papua is not a new thing anymore. Okay, the next slide will be explanation by Silvira Rafika Fikri.
Okay, my name is Silvira Fikri, and I will continue the materials from Shelvia ginanti. The first is Asmat area. The Asmat area is one of the largest tribes in Papua. It has a population of 144,764 in 2019. Because their area is close to the coast, some of them work as fishermen, then some are farmer, gardener, and hunter. Because the life of the people in this area is nomadic, so it is difficult for people who get starvation cases to be treated because of the remote access from the health counter. The road to the area must also pass through the swamps so that assistance and can only be handled by air or by speedboat. The second is in Painai. Painai having a population of 193 in 2017. This area of Painai is one of the area located in mountains, has an area of 20,685.54 square kilometers. Air transportation is very important in this area because there are 50 largest airfields in this area. Most of people here become gardener and farmer because food crops are the main economy in this area. In 2007, starvation claimed 60 lives in this area. They blame the government for not paying attention to its inhabitants. Okay, the last one is Yahukimo, which has a population of 427,207 in 2018. It turns out that the name Yahukimo is a combination of 4 tribes living in there are Ya as Yali, Hu as Hubla, Kim as Kimyal, Mo as Momuna. The most of residents here worked as a hunter, farmer, and gardener. In 2005, about 55 died as a result of being late in planting the tubes which became a source of food in their area. Then, in 2009, there was a great famine, which claimed as many 220 lives. It can be said that the famine in this R is a shocking tragedy because it occurs once a week. I think that's all for me, and then the following materials will be continued by my friends.
The case of hunger in Indonesia, especially in Asmat District, Papua, is inseparable from the cause that included. The first cause is civil war. The civil war seems to be an inherent culture. Usually, the problem that occurs in the civil war is a dispute over rights and rules between tribes. During the war, agricultural land couldn't be used because it was damaged. Due to damaged land, farmers can't grow crops. This result is stopping of the food cycle, which is food is the primary source for life and the process of survival. Because the lack of food, then they hunger. Besides, this civil war required quite a lot of military costs and weapon costs. Money that should have been used for agriculture was converted to buy weapons.
I will continue to discuss the causes of hunger in Indonesia, especially in Papua region. The second cause of hunger in the Papua region is crop failure experienced by farmers. This crop failure will greatly make the farmers lose money. This loss will not only be felt by farmers but also consumers who are waiting for the harvest from farmers. This crop failure is caused by several things. The first is due to the influence of the weather. The weather, which is often erratic, often makes the yields not according to what the farmers expect. Sometimes, drought also hits the Papua region, which makes farmers lack water supply for their agricultural land. The rainy weather also has an impact on the yields of the farmers because floods often occur that cause farmers' land to be destroyed. The second thing that can cause farmers to fail to harvest is the presence of pests that attack agricultural land, which can also cause farmers to experience losses. Pest attacks that occur are usually grasshopper attacks. These are some common things that can cause crop failure. This crop failure causes the community and children to experience hunger and become undernourished. And those are the two common causes of hunger in Papua. Okay, the next slide will be explained by Agel and Putri.
I'm Irma Saputri. Here, I will discuss the solution to the problem of hunger in Indonesia. I will discuss two solutions, namely, the first solution is ethnic groups must promote a sense of unity and peace. People in the Asmat tribes must have the self-awareness to promote a sense of unity and peace between each tribe. Every problem that occurs must be resolved peacefully and cannot be resolved to utilize war. The Asmat tribes still adhere to their tradition until now, so there are often conflicts that lead to wars. As a result of this war, many of them became victims of starvation. So that this problem becomes a serious problem, which is immediately handled by the government. The second solution is the government had to spend a lot of medical personnel in the area. The government also has to provide a large number of medical personnel in the district because many of them suffer from malnutrition. As we know that in Asmat district, many of their communities are malnourished. Then there are also minimal health workers such as doctors. Even health workers themselves find it very difficult to reach areas there because access to these areas is very difficult to reach. Therefore, the government there must build adequate infrastructure such as roads and also build health service. Then, the government must also really pay attention to this problem because people with malnutrition continue to increase.
My name is Agel Ahmed. So here, I will continue the solution to the hunger case in Indonesia. Third, the Asmat people have to leave their nomadic traditions behind because these traditions makes it difficult for the government to distribute aid to them. In the end, they will be miserable for their own traditions. Fourth, after the Asmat people stop living nomadically, the government will proclaim a relegalization for the community. This is conducted to make it easier for the government to access data and distribute aid. It is hoped that after relocation, the community can reduce the suffering felt by the community. And the last, another workable solution is to teach them preventive and educational attitudes. Nela Moluk, the previous Minister of Health, said teaching them about the prevention method was the right step considering the difficulty of building facilities and the lack of volunteers there. This is so that people have the knowledge to look after themselves, at least before the government assistance arrives.
Pemirsa, International Food Policy Research Institute merilis bahwa ada 22 juta masyarakat Indonesia masih mengalami kelaparan. Angka itu jauh di atas negara di ASEAN lain seperti Vietnam, Malaysia, dan Thailand.
Indonesia belum lepas dari kelaparan. Menurut data Indeks Kelaparan Global, Indonesia mendapat nilai 20,1 pada tahun 2019. Atau menempati posisi 70 dari 117 negara di dunia. Dengan kata lain, sekitar 22 juta orang Indonesia mengalami kelaparan. Indonesia berada di posisi bawah di ASEAN sebagai negara dengan indeks kelaparan tertinggi. Negara dengan indeks kelaparan terendah di ASEAN adalah Malaysia dengan skor 13,1, diikuti Vietnam dengan skor 15,3. Namun, jika dilihat secara tren, skor itu terus membaik dalam 2 dekade terakhir. Pada dekade 2000-an, Indonesia mendapat skor 25,8, mengalami kenaikan pada tahun 2005 menjadi 26,8, namun kembali mengalami penurunan pada tahun 2010 menjadi 24,9. Untuk mengatasi kelaparan tersebut, Asia Development Bank merekomendasikan Indonesia untuk mendorong peningkatan investasi untuk ketahanan pangan, seperti realokasi subsidi pupuk, penelitian pertanian, infrastruktur pedesaan, serta irigasi. Hal yang sama juga diungkapkan oleh International Food Policy Research Institute. Menurut 2 lembaga ini, bila hal tersebut dilakukan, maka Indonesia akan bebas kelaparan pada tahun 2034. Namun, sayangnya, hal itu belum dilakukan oleh pemerintah Indonesia. Hal ini terlihat dari anggaran Kementerian Pertanian yang terus turun dari tahun ke tahun. Tercatat, anggaran Kementerian Pertanian tertinggi pada tahun 2015 sebesar 32,72 triliun rupiah. Kemudian pada tahun 2016 turun menjadi 27,72 triliun rupiah, pada tahun 2017 menjadi 24,23 triliun rupiah, dan terakhir pada RAPBN tahun 2020 anggaran Kementerian Pertanian kembali turun menjadi 21,05 triliun rupiah.
Thank you to those of you who have watched our video until the end. And that's the situation paradox of the hunger in Indonesia, in our country, especially what happened in Papua. What happened in Papua, which is very concerned. So don't forget to grateful friends, and see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.